Hey y'all, tap in, tap in, tap in. Somebody get on here, let me know if I can be heard. So today we are going to be doing a intuitive talk outside, okay? I feel like as a spiritual advisor, one, you should know who you're getting advice from. Also, two, I feel like it's time for us to talk about taking a deep dive and learning how to accept ourselves, because that is one of my biggest things that I'm currently working on. So if you're here, please go ahead and let me know you can hear me, and we're about to talk. I know you guys have noticed the last time I did a live, I did not have my cards. Today I also do not have my cards. I am still available for personal readings. And if you would like to know about that, please go ahead and just shoot me an inbox, a DM. That could be on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm reachable if you need me. However, right now we're just doing intuitive messages. Once again, if this message is for you, it is made for you, okay? Today, I think it's time for you guys to get to know me a little bit better and understand me from a spiritual advisor type view, but also me as a human, me as a person, me as a soul. I really do want to have this conversation. So the first thing that I would like to say is that a lot of this journey is about unlearning the things that we have been taught throughout our lives, right? This is kind of like a vent session for me too, because I'm not usually as open as I should be to the people around me, mostly because I'm still guarded about myself, right? But I just felt a raindrop, so this is gonna be real quick. I want to talk about, first of all, as who I am as a person. I am not the type to be able to hurt somebody with my words or my feelings, because I believe that I am a mirror to the people around me. One thing that I have really taken the time to learn is the value of my words and how I represent myself in front of other people, but also how I see other people. Because the first topic I want to bring up today is that your subconscious mind does not know anyone else but you, right? So when you look at somebody else and you perceive them as not good looking, as opposed to, you know what, if she did her hair, she would look a lot better, right? You are subconsciously putting this into your own conscious, because your subconscious mind does not know anyone else but yourself. So for you to be able to point out the illness of other people without it being constructive or willing to assist someone else, you are actually taking in that into yourself and inhabiting that before you give it out to other people. Now, I want to talk about just how I've been feeling recently with not wanting to be conscious and admitting of when I make mistakes. And I feel like I've always hid behind the term of being a person who doesn't complain. I don't want to tell people what I'm going through because it's just complaining. You're waiting for other people to give you a solution when I could be working on that solution myself. But in that mode, whenever I'm in my deepest, darkest moments, I'm not able to reach out to other people because of the fact that I don't want to feel like I'm nagging or bringing negative energy towards someone else. This is some of the parts that I'm learning to unlearn, and I really want to talk about it because so many people I talk to on a regular basis don't feel comfortable being who they are. So before I even want to talk about who you are, we have to learn how to accept us, because it's hard for you to get on a platform and talk to people about lessons learned and things that you want to do better for yourself, and you feel as if, what if I haven't done my best? So today I want to talk about affirmations. And that's what I'm going to do out here, because that's why I came outside, to affirm myself, to remind myself of who I am and the qualities that I bring to the table and the things that I manifest on my own, and the people that I have helped and the people who have helped me, right? I really want to talk to whoever's here, and hopefully you can do this affirmation lesson with me and be able to recognize within yourself what it is that you would like to target, because we do still have the full moon energy on us, even though people think it's a nighttime thing. The full moon energy lasts us for the whole time until the moon is in a new position. opposition. Right now, our moon is in Capricorn, and as you know, most Capricorns are very specific, very stern. You have Capricorns who will be very decisive, and so this moon is really about just releasing and letting go, and removing distractions, removing things that are not of good quality to you. Also, I want to say before y'all watch my video, go ahead and like it, because it's crazy how you can have 150 something views, but y'all not liking it. It takes 1 second to like a video, and that's the things that I be watching, because when I do for you, I need to see the reciprocity come back. All right, so before I start this affirmation lesson, because that's all I'm really gonna do today, I just want to say that, first of all, if you're watching this, you are so deserving. You are so deserving of the love that you give to other people. A lot of people don't know this, but like, I grew up in a family that very much so wants everyone to be successful. And in them trying to teach me how to be successful, they taught me to always feel like I had not reached any goals. I had learned that no matter, even if I gave my best and put my best foot forward, that I still needed to improve, or I still was lacking, or someone else was going to be upset. And in retrospect of how I was grown to be someone who pushes to their limit, I actually ended up becoming someone who would think about others and how I could please others before I would satisfy myself. Because in my mind, if the people around me were happy, then I've done something right. However, since we're talking about unlearning, it's taken me to be 28. I really learned a lesson when I was about 26 before I moved to Vegas. But it took me that time to recognize that sometimes, no, all the time, it is necessary to put yourself first. And what I say by that is, I was having a really good conversation with somebody the other day, and we were talking about the dynamics between when you deal with, sorry guys, I'm just venting, so if you're here, you're here, and this is going to catch whoever's supposed to get it. So we were having a serious conversation about the dynamic between relationships, where you have like the main chick, side chick, you have the girlfriend, you have whatever, okay? So we're talking about the dynamics, and she was saying from a point of view, just saying like, okay, well, if you have somebody who is the main chick, how they feel as opposed to how somebody who's on the side would look. And it was just so funny, because in both cases, you expect the partner to hold up parts in a relationship for both forms. So this could be taken into like polyamorous relationships, where you see men who have 2 wives, and you're trying to figure out like, how does he maintain, right? But the way that you are able to maintain a relationship when you have more than one partner is because you understand what the other partner's love language is, right? And you also bring up to them what your needs are. Now, to be able to come to a relationship and tell someone what it is that you need to be satisfied, you have to know yourself. And this is why I'm coming up here, because I really want to talk about how it's okay if your likes, needs, wants, hobbies are not like other people. Essentially, we want to talk about how to embrace yourself so that way you can find your correct soul family. We want to talk about how getting to know yourself is beneficial, because once you know who you are, it is not easy for other people to manipulate you, to make you feel differently about yourself, to make you feel like you can't stand in your power, dress how you want to dress, do what you want to do, accept and say what you want. This is why we are all here, is to learn and embrace ourselves. But you cannot do that if you constantly are around other people. So we're talking about having to be solid and stand by yourself sometimes, and get into that hermit mode where you need to focus, where you need to figure out, okay, I'm feeling sorrowful at this time. What is causing this for me? And then being able to move yourself from an environment that is uncomfortable to putting yourself somewhere where you are happy and no longer feeling this feeling of lack, not because of what other people are giving to you or because of their perception, but because you are happy with what you have produced, right? That was something that was real hard for me to be able to accept about myself, because once again, guys, I grew up in a home where it was, hey, do, okay? this is correct. If you're not making straight A's, you failing. If I remember one time I was younger, guys, I got a whooping because I got a B, right? I had 2 B's, and my aunt would look at me and she said, you know what, B's sting. So from young, I was given this perception that perfection was necessary. So naturally, I'm automatically pushing to want to be better, to want to be my best self, to want to show people that there's another way, to show myself that there's another way. And even though I'm an adult and I'm learning how to just be, I still do these things without even recognizing it. Hey, how you doing? I'm exhausted today. Where's the sun? The nature. But guys, let's just do these affirmations because my mind is everywhere right now, and I usually use the cards because they help me to have one centered thought and get the hey and try to the kids in the neighborhood are so awesome, and the people in my neighborhood, my neighbors are so awesome. If you know me, I've never met a stranger, so I feel like I'm in a very good place at this time of my life. However, always room for improvement, but that's just the natural person in me. Anyway, I was gonna get back to these affirmations. Y'all see how all these distractions keep happening because whoever this message is for, you're gonna hear me say something and you're gonna know that it was meant for you. What y'all doing? Well, this was worse than saying sorry for him.
Are you doing that?
Yes. Y'all see these distractions though? Hold on.
Is that like a TikTok?
No, it's not. Guys, I got like 3 kids in front of me like, what are you doing?
You just turned 16 today.
Still kids, guys. Bye. They're trying to ask me, was I doing a TikTok? Gotta love them. Gotta love their boldness. But, I'm gonna do these affirmations, and then if I spoke about anything that you want to get deeper into, please inbox me, because for some reason, whatever this message is that's trying to get out is being real distracted. Every time that I get on a train of thought, it's missed. So I know for a fact that whoever needs to hear or have a conversation or just dilly-dally with me, you've been wanting to reach out, but you haven't. If you see this message, reach out, because I'm here. If you feel like we're fighting or there's some type of situation that's happening where you don't feel comfortable reaching out to me, know that all is forgiven and that we can always talk. I'm not a person who holds grudges because I know myself, and I understand that when people do me wrong, it's because of something within themselves, and I'm just a mirror for whatever it is that this person feels. So before I go inside of the house, I just want to say that let's do our affirmations. So we're going to breathe in, and we're going to breathe out. Sorry guys, my skin is exposed. Oh well. I am divine, because you are. Breathe in. I am loved. As I say, so becomes. I am creative. I am fair. I am giving. I am love. I am full of infinite possibilities. I am nurturing. I am understanding. I am getting wet with this rain. Seriously. I know that I'm deserving of all the things that I asked for. I know that I need to be uprooted before I am placed in a bigger space. I know that I am surrounded by love. I know that I will always prevail. I know that people need me. I am thankful for every opportunity. I am thankful for my home. I am thankful for my car. I am thankful to be able to be called mom. I am thankful for my relationships with children. I am thankful for my friends that call me on a daily basis. I am thankful for the relationships that I build. I am thankful that people feel comfortable talking to me. I am thankful to be outside in nature. I'm so thankful that I opened my eyes this morning. I'm so thankful that I reached 28. I'm even thankful for the people who hurt me because they taught me things that I would have never known before. Every single day when you guys get up, I want you to learn to wake up with this mood of gratitude. I'm so thankful I woke up today. I'm so thankful that I can still breathe. I'm so thankful I went to the doctor. I'm so thankful that my body is functioning as it's supposed to. I'm so thankful that God still blesses me even on days where I don't even understand why. I'm so thankful to just be. I don't know who this is for, but even if you don't know what your purpose is, be thankful that you're here so you can have time to figure it out. Sometimes we forget that, oh yeah, I want to know my purpose. I want to know what I'm good for. However, you have this time to figure it out. Be thankful for having the opportunity to figure yourself out. I don't know who this is, but whatever you're trying to manifest is coming for you. You're about to be so happy. The things that you're about to touch, you can't even imagine. I want you to hold fast and stay strong because you're not the only person going through it. And please know that you have a soul family out here. And even if you might not know who your soul family is, because we got be cooped up in the house. If you don't know who your soul family is, know that they still are here. And when the time comes, you'll be able to meet them and be able to express who you are and learn and give that energy and have that energy received back to you. I want you to know that I love you. If you're watching this, I love you. Not because I know you personally, but because I am love. And all that I give to the table when you sit down is love. And if you're undeserving, it will weed you out. But while you sit around my presence, know that I can't turn it off. I'm not going to shut off who I am. The light's not going to be any dimmer because you are over here. And I want you to stand in your power just the same. It's getting more rainy, so I'm going to go ahead and end this live. But like I said, if you feel like there's something that you want to talk to about, or even if this helped you, shoot me a DM. You could write it on the live. And of course, if you're watching, go ahead and like. All right, y'all. Love y'all, and be encouraged. Be